So, today I'm going to be recording some cymbals on top of a song I already have. And when I record cymbals, I never record the drums and the cymbals at the same time because I find it impossible to mix. I can never get the relative volume of the drums and the cymbals to be correct, and I tend to start using crazy EQs to get what I want because the cymbals have high frequencies and the drums have low frequencies, and it never really sounds the way I want it to sound. And on top of it, it permits me to use different mics for the drums and the cymbals. So I use this SM57 and M160 when I record drums, but when I record my cymbals, I actually use these tube condenser mics, Avantone CV12 on omnidirectional to actually capture a very nice, cozy stereo image of the cymbals. So this is the song here. I wouldn't put any crashes here. It's just piano, electric guitar, and the voices. It's like an intro. But you see here, the bass and the floor tom are going to come in. That's where the crashes come in as well. Now nothing here, we let it breathe. With the chord changing. Now you can see here the kick is going to come in, so it's going to be more intense. So I'm going to use both. What I do, I listen to the song and I sort of map out in my head where I'm going to put the crashes. And once I feel ready, then I set up to actually record them. And now that the mics are plugged in and set up using my interface, I just need to add some tracks, but I'm not going to add them one by one. With Cubase, I use track archives. It's a bit different than templates. I used to have a big template with everything in it, but it was a bit too overwhelming, too many tracks. So now I just pull in little chunks of tracks for the specific instrument I'm going to record. So here is the crashes. So I just do open, select all, okay, boom. So I have a folder with crash left, crash right, and the actual group track. It's even set at -12, perfectly fine in the mix. That's where I usually place those crashes. And I have some effects. I usually like to put some tape saturation and some compression to really spread them out in the mix really well. The DBX 160 is really magical with crashes. All right, so the only thing I need to do is arm to record, go to the drums, press record, and play. Let's do it. Now I have some pristine crashes recorded. So clean, it's like you're in the room with them. And since they're isolated, I could now add some effects. So I like to add that tape saturation. They were a bit bright for this mix, so I'm going to tame it by putting it at 7.5. I'm going to boost up a bit the saturation. And I will play with the calibration. I think I could bump down the high frequencies. It's a bit subtle, but it's nice. I'm going to add some compression. Get a little bit more. That's way too much. Just dial it back. That's pretty nice. So now let's listen to it in the mix. And as you've seen, I've chopped up the crashes into separate clips so I could control the volume of each crash hit and place it perfectly in the mix. Maybe a bit more. Give me some pre-roll. That's too much. Dial it back. Yeah, it's a nice splash, and I'm going to do that to every crash in the song. So cymbals add a really, really nice texture to a song, and I really like to control and mold that texture perfectly to fit with the song, so that's why I like to record them separately. I think that's it for now. See you in the next one.